The following podcast contains adult themes and adult language. Listener discretion advised.
And although we joke, if you or someone you know is affected by or a victim of domestic violence, dial 1-800-799-7233 or visit the National Domestic Violence Hotline's website, thehotline.org.
But it's always the husband, it's always the husband, it's always the husband, I'm gonna kill you, babe.
Hey, this is Sarah.
And this is Megan.
And you're listening to It's Always the Husband podcast.
Welcome.
Thank you for listening. We are late just because.
Well, we were going to record prior to this, but there have been snowstorms in Minnesota, which is where we're coming at you from. So we decided against going out last night.
I was scared like you would be driving fine, but then maybe you would cough and then steer into a ditch.
Right. Pee my pants.
And then your
freeze.
pee would get frozen.
Yeah.
And then you're stuck to your seat.
Right. Stuck to my seat. I can't get out and I'm dead. So we decided to just wait until the snow it's supposed to snow again now.
Yeah, but after work.
No.
I mean,
it needs to be the hours from 3 a.m. to 7 a.m.
It's right at drive time after work tomorrow.
Right.
Just in the time to kill people.
But I'm saying the opportune time is 3 a.m. to 7 a.m.
Of course.
Yes, that's when you want snow in Minnesota because then everyone stays home from work and you sit and read and drink wine and enjoy your day. Instead, it's going to happen when we're already at work and then having to drive home in it.
Yeah. I mean, because why else would it try to cooperate?
It wouldn't.
It sure wouldn't. Unless it's a Saturday, a Sunday.
Right.
Then it would do that.
Right.
Because, I mean, does anyone really enjoy work? You have to work so that you can have a home and try to have a life and try to have food. And it all just seems like a waste of time. We should go back to foraging.
I think so.
Because then at least you can. But then, I don't like this idea of money. I would give handies for my Netflix. I easily would. To avoid going to work. Where I say every day, Kelgon, take me away. Take me away. Oh, I was meant to be a lady of leisure.
Yeah.
Fail.
Yeah.
I was meant to marry a rich, handsome man. Fail.
Yeah.
I married a complete doucher multiple times.
With a micro penis.
A poor doucher. And then a just button penis.
Yeah.
A penis that doesn't even register. It's a doorbell.
Oh my God. I know. Well, welcome. If this is your first time here, you've gotten a little insight into the hostess with the mostest, Sarah.
Yeah, I know. I'm having a hard week.
Yeah, this is a true crime podcast. It's also supposed to be a comedy. We talk very little about the crime and mostly about ourselves and our lives. We're two just middle-aged.
Yeah. I sat down at lunch today in front of 7 people.
Yeah.
Many that are new because my friends that I'd worked with for 20 years retired.
Yeah.
So I'm left alone. And I sat down and I said, boy, have I been kicked in the cunt. And it's not my same crowd. So
right?
I look like an absolute just trash.
Were they shocked that you used such language?
I think I've used it previous. I think they're getting used to it. But I forget.
Yeah.
And so just these 2 past days have really kicked me in the cunt. And it just then I think of what came out of my mouth after it's out.
Yeah.
But they kind of just roll with it now.
They didn't blow a rape whistle and call the principal.
I'm afraid that I'm going to be called in and say, you continually say cunt at lunch.
You actually have to stop doing that.
And you know
But
what?
you can't.
I beg you to find a more sane teacher or deodorant tester than me in my building.
Yeah.
I beg you to try. You cannot. I am, believe it or not, one of the most
sane.
competent. And that says a lot. And I will end it at that. I will end it at that.
Well, yes. If you are just tuning in, you haven't heard the saga of my life lately
yes.
either.
You
I had a
have-
shitty week
Tell
last
about
week.
your
Yeah.
doctor visit.
Well, I want to bring this up because we usually have a little corner, a little segment of our show that we call our Facebook funnies, because we do have a very robust Facebook group.
We do.
And they're, our online friends from all over the world, and we interact there. And they send, when we're feeling shitty, they send us good things. And you've been adding just so much to the chat with your drawings lately. Another great one.
My drawings
Last night.
are a rival of one Leonardo da Vinci.
Yeah. But anyway, the reason why I wanted to talk about Facebook funny is because my Facebook funny, I think, is a great way to introduce what my last week was like. So
yes.
Lisa Cave is a listener, and I'm going to pick hers for my Facebook funny today. Hers was my favorite post, and it was a woman opening an advent calendar, and instead of getting little chocolates or little treats, it was a disease or something like a terrible
the carbuncle
Christmas tragedy, right? Like, so she opened one and it was like flu, and then the second one was like carbuncle,
vomit,
and then vomiting, and then
sick coughing,
lose your job, and then whatever. And I thought, yes, that has been my advent calendar thus far. If you're just catching up, I had shingles in October. And
like the shingles.
Since then, my life has just been a revolving door of just one pathogen entering my body after another. So last week, after I had the shingles, then I had been on an antibiotic for like an upper respiratory infection. And after Thanksgiving, last week we tried to record and I was like coughing.
Yes. So I'm going to
Yeah.
Megan sent a audio text message to our group and a video.
Yeah.
And she provided an example of how her lungs sounded and how she was breathing. And I immediately, being a humongous nerd, went to know. And again, I told her today, I don't fit in this world. None of my friends know, but I thought of General Grievous from the Star Wars prequels.
And I said, Nobody
knows
that.
General Grievous is a human who had some issues, and he had to. You scared?
There was a Buckselder bug, and it scared the shit out of me. Okay.
And he went through the Darth Vader treatment, and it was piss poor. So he had surviving parts, but then the rest is mechanical.
Yes.
And he was before they perfected the treatment, or didn't perfect, with Darth Vader, who is like a human but with mechanical assistance to stay alive.
Yes.
So he is like mostly machine. And every time he is on screen, he is coughing and wheezing, like a whistle wheeze, and a horrible cough, because his lungs are like he has living lungs in a computer, and it's whatever. Nobody knows in my group what I was talking about. No one. But that's if you know, that's exactly what she sounded like. Her lungs were literally making several different pitches, whistling noises at several different tones at the same time.
Yes. And it just kept
something was wrong
happening. So something was wrong. I was trying to find the video that I took.
I mean, it was like a gargling. Do you hear how it's different tones?
that was the video I sent to everyone.
And everyone is saying right now, it's General Grievous.
Yes. If they're nerds.
The only one who knows what I'm talking about is Drew, possibly.
I mean, now I know because you sent me 13
13
TikToks
videos
of it.
And
yeah.
I said, we're going to Pinewood Studios
Yes.
in London.
Yes.
You said, that's too nerdy.
You're like, I said, I don't know. But anyway, I had been on antibiotics. Nothing happened. My doctor was like, you just need to rest and relax. You need to take a medical leave. You have to let your immune system start working again. So I thought like, oh, soon I'll be better.
Mm-hmm.
Surely after Thanksgiving, it's been over a month. And then after Thanksgiving, I started breathing like that. So then after I woke up that day, I was like, I was scared.
That was horrible.
Yeah, because I was like,
yes,
that
it was horrible.
doesn't sound right. I don't think my body is fighting. I had been coughing, and in last week's episode, when I was like,
Yes.
oh my God, we have to cut this out. And of course we didn't.
No, Gary failed.
So you could hear me coughing.
Your body's
but
taking
then,
a quick 5, but
Yeah.
the 5-minute breaks lasted a long time.
Yeah. And so I got into the doctor, and the doctor listened to my lungs and was like, you have full blown pneumonia. Like you need this drug, this drug, this drug. Go. I mean, she's like, this is just for like, I guess confirmation's sake, but she's like, I know you have it. Go get an x-ray. So I went to get an x-ray and it came back clean.
And
And
I feel like they mixed your x-ray up with a different person.
I initially thought that too. So I was driving home and she called me. I was barely out of the parking lot and she was like, I want you to come back because your x-ray came back clean. I don't know how this could happen. She said these words, your lungs sound like garbage. I think you might, the only other thing I can think of is that you have a blood clot. So then I'm like, what the fuck?
Yes.
So I drive back, I go back to the lab. They take blood because there's some blood tests that can show if you have a pulmonary embolism. And then she schedules me for a CT scan. All the while I'm just I can't breathe. And it feels like I'm dying of wheezing. And so I get the CT scan. It comes back again, no pneumonia, but I do have apparently some little cysts growing on my lungs, which is super cool. And so I have to go back and get those checked when, I don't know, whenever. And then she was like, I don't know. And I was going to my doctor's again the next day. So I went the next morning, still not feeling great. She did prescribe me some antibiotics and steroids, but I was like, am I supposed to take them? Because I don't have pneumonia.
Yeah.
What am I
do you
doing?
do?
So I went to the doctor again the next day. She listened to my lungs right away. She was like, oh my God, they're so bad.
Yes.
Something's wrong. So this different doctor, different doctor, and then looked in my ears. She's like, both of your ears are full of fluid. You have eustachian tube dysfunction. Like I said, I haven't been able to hear since
Forever.
93.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, they're not draining. Something's wrong. So I ended up leaving with a oral steroid to sniff, 2 different antibiotics, and an inhaler.
Do you say, let's wrestle, brother? And dress like Hulk Hogan?
No.
Oh.
I went home. Oh, and then she also gave me my COVID vaccine, my flu vaccine, and my Hep B vaccine because she's like, also, you can't if you get COVID or whatever, you're going to
So you got 3 at
die.
once. I got 4 at once. But
Yes.
I'd had the Heps a long time
then
ago.
I got home and my head was pounding.
Yes, because you had 1,000 vaccines and medicine.
And I just started sobbing. I'm like, what is wrong with me? So finally, I'm moving around. Yesterday was my last day of the steroid. In the meantime, my son had some more hearing loss. His hearing aid broke, so I was trying to get him so that his hearing aid could work because he's at Wolf Ridge for
he's at like a camp,
at a
school camp.
environmental camp with his whole class. Now apparently I have to look out for bed bugs when he comes home. It's just
better than pew bugs.
one thing after
Yes.
another. And on top of it, Sarah,
Yeah.
my dryer fucking
Yep,
broke.
It sure did. So you're also getting kicked in the cunt.
So I too am kicked in the cunt.
I can't. But at least you don't have to go to work. You can be sick on your own time.
No, it is true. I mean, I am grateful for my sick days. Luckily, I had enough.
1,000. Yes.
Yeah,
And
banked
the
that I
fact that
could
you can
use
do
them.
that
yes,
is a miracle.
because many people can't.
there is absolutely no way, being as sick as you are, that you can also do the job that we have that is so fucking
right
physically, emotionally, and mentally demanding.
on top
Where
of just
every day someone leaves and you're like, I'm going to cry or I'm holding myself back from
Right.
crying. Every day you leave the job that we have.
on top of them bringing 1,000 other viruses and
Oh, they're the grossest
Yeah,
typhoid
you know what I
Marys
mean?
in the history
Yeah.
of the world. Little typhoid Mary, little carbuncle Mary, little typhoid carbuncle Mary. That's all we do.
yeah.
I don't know.
So
That's rough.
that's that.
That's real rough. That's rough. But you look lovely.
Well, thanks.
You sound better than last week.
I do.
So your
Yeah.
body
I
at least
feel
is holding onto a prayer and hanging tough.
hanging tough. Hanging tough. Yeah. The
Your
fact that I
body
can-
is that cat poster hanging
Yes,
on the
just
tree. Hang in there.
Hanging tough.
Yeah.
Hang in there. That's me. I think the steroids helped a lot. I'm a little nervous because yesterday was my last day. So like
I feel like you need to do several rounds. Like
I'm
47
waiting.
until you are going, do you want some of my pasta, brother? Do you want to try this linguine, brother?
yeah. Well, see what happens.
Yeah. I'm like making your arms.
Why do you have an Adam's apple?
Your beard is coming in so nicely.
So
We
Do you
were.
have
I had a deodorant today. We were just learning about dinosaurs. We're learning about fossils, and so we were looking at fossils and then drawing what the dinosaur thought. We thought the dinosaur looked like from the fossils, like a scientist would. And a deodorant drew a huge ass wang.
no.
Projected up on the screen.
No.
And to me, that's hilarious.
Yes.
But I can't have that.
No.
So then you can't laugh.
No.
You can't have that. And I'm like, why do they draw wings on everything? I mean, I would have, I guess. But in my day, the wings were like in a textbook or the wings were on your math sheet. The wings were not on your iPad that then they know when we pull them up, the wings are there.
No, I would have never drawn a wing.
Oh, I for sure. probably would
I
have.
don't feel like wings were big in 1989.
No, they weren't. But I mean, if I were in this day and age, I would have for sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember that being a thing, but it certainly is now.
Yes, it is.
I blame the internet.
No, my husband said he drew wings nonstop
He did?
in school.
Well,
All he did was draw wings.
He
He said that. He drew wings nonstop on everything. Wang, 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 wang. Everything he had wings. And I said, I don't understand. Is that gay?
He drew one on the top of the hood of my
he drew
car.
a wing on your car. See, he
In
drank
dust.
wings everywhere. I think boys draw
he's
wings on
50.
everything.
Yeah.
He's 50 and he draws wings
Yeah.
on everything. But I feel like I probably would have gotten in on that bag. I don't know.
I would have been shocked and appalled.
You would have, of course. But I had a Facebook funny
What
too.
was it?
Mine, speaking of my excellent drawings in the group.
Yes, I love them.
There was a news story it goes around, like if you're on TikTok or
Yeah.
Reels or whatever, you'll see it. So it's these news reporters and they're reporting a crime, and the sketch artist literally drew, I mean, it's literally just a circle and like circle eyes and a little, like it's not a real sketch of a person.
Yeah.
It's a cartoon, like circle drawing of like a circle happy face and like a tuft of weird tuft hair. And so it's like a cartoon, like a 4-year-old drawing would draw.
Yeah.
And so they start giggling at this horrible sketch artist drawing that's like a 4-year-old cartoon drawing. Like Rachel at 2 could have drew.
Yeah.
Weeze was like an excellent artist.
Yes.
Remember how good she was when she was little?
I could make a
have done
star.
this. Yeah, she could have done this. But then they show the actual criminal, and he looks just, he looks just like the drawing, like a cartoon. I just died laughing, and then the news anchors are laughing so hard that the one male news anchor falls off his chair. He is laughing so hard because it is like a 2-for-1. You know, you get this ridiculous sketch, but yet that's what he looks like.
It actually was really good.
It was really good. So that was it. And that was by Haley Hepburn. That was so funny.
Thank you.
Do you have a glitter that got you through your shitter?
I do. Since I've been laid up, I've been doing a lot of online shopping, much to the dismay of my husband. But I bought this yellow vest.
I love it.
And it's a winter one because I am menopausal and have hot flashes 7 times a day. I prefer the vest in Minnesota just because I'm always fucking hot. I mean, if it's really, really cold,
so
obviously,
picture,
I
the
wear a
movie
coat.
Fargo, but you're menopausal and everything is 100 degrees.
Yeah. So I wear a stocking cap, I wear mittens, and then I wear a
and it's
vest,
super cute.
a puffer vest. But I ordered it in yellow because yellow is my favorite color. I thought it looked much cuter on Amazon because it was like really oversized. And then of course, when I got it, I was like, oh, I guess I'm oversized, but I still like it. And I like
love
the
it.
color.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
She's wearing it right now and it's adorable.
So thanks. That's
no,
my glitter.
it's super cute.
What's yours?
Mine is that, well, see, I have the new puppy Rocco.
Yeah.
And then
Oh, yeah.
my daughter Rochelle and her husband Bick, they got a puppy, a very tiny 7-week-old puppy.
Yes.
A very cute puppy named Hazel. And then they bring the puppy to our home the day they get it. And then they go to Florida for several days.
What?
So we had puppy Hazel, puppy Rocco, and fucking Tripper and shitbag Randy, and watched them for 5 days.
That's a lot.
So there was a lot of piss and poop. Piss and poop. My piss and poop on the carpet.
And, yes.
Jamie's piss and poop. And all of the pets piss and poop everywhere in the home. And my home already is foul. So I remembered when you gave me, I think it was you, maybe, I don't know, a bag of shit that you boil on your stove to make your home smell like Christmas.
That was me, yeah.
And it's like you put real cranberries, which I bought, and then you cut an orange in half. I have, they're not chives. What am I trying to say? Not chives.
Cloves?
Cloves. I sprinkle those in.
Yeah.
Rosemary, sprig, you put them in.
A sprig, not the spring, not the leaves.
And then cinnamon sticks I bought from Amazon, like real cinnamon in the sticks. And I kind of cut them in half so they just are like really fresh and they smell. And you put all of that in a pot of water and just let it boil. And then I kind of let it simmer. And then I kind of let it sit. Your whole house smells like the most delicious smell.
It's like Christmas.
And I've done that just for days, and it's just been a delight. And then we have a fire, and we have a tree, and I'm there's nothing else in my entire life that I have any standards for, including husbands, every clothes, underwear, nothing. And I don't care for Christmas, but my Christmas tree is a coordinated.
Yeah.
Is absolutely coordinated.
Yep.
Like there's no bric-a-brac on it.
Yeah.
It is a theme color, a different, sometimes every year. It is like, I try to have I don't even do Pinterest because I'm a slob. You know, like I have an Instagram worthy Christmas tree.
Yeah.
That's the only thing in my entire life.
Yeah.
And so I have my Christmas tree is immaculate and everything else in my house in my
That
life
is not true.
is 6 feet under. But that Christmas tree and that smell from that boil is a delight. And then I make my own old fashions and I get ham boned. It's an evening for the gods.
I love that for
Yes. So should we start this shit show?
Yeah, before we do, I want to say a very, very happy birthday to my firstborn, Sardisha.
Yes.
Sadie Joy, who we now call Wine after.
Because she's a booze hound?
Yep. Yeah. And so she turned 22 yesterday on December 9th.
I can't even believe it
I
because
know.
she was a tiny, tiny baby.
I know. And
a baby.
She is living in Worcester, making me proud, going to school there, and I just love her so much. So happy she's feeling 22, and I love her. So shout out Sades.
Yeah, Sadie was a tiny, tiny, tiny little girl when we first met.
She was.
a teeny baby,
Yep.
and she's just a delight,
She
delightful
is.
grown woman.
Yep.
Happy birthday to her.
Yeah, happy birthday. So now we can talk about this shit show.
Oh, and this is a shit show. This is a shit show. How this happens? And how do people? I couldn't lie to someone
No.
and get away with
No.
it ever. I
No.
would be called out. I would have consequences immediately.
Right.
I wouldn't get away. How do people get away with all these fucking lies that are told? And I am talking top to bottom. There are lies told, and no one. And this is my. I'm getting to. Whatever. But when someone lies blatantly, either on TV or to other people, how are they not called out and said, "I'm going to stop you right there, freak"? And then it causes such damage. A little white lie like, "Oh, those cars, like for a birthday party or a surprise party or something." These horrible lies.
Yeah. The hits just kept coming.
Oh, unbelievable. So this is a new show, Desperate Measures, and there's a lot of porking shown. In fact, it's 80% porking.
It was. And I what am I trying to say? I protest that. There was too much and it was so dumb. And I'm like, why are they porking right now when you're doing a voiceover of them going to work and talking about what they do for a job and they're porking in the background?
80% pork.
I've had it. Desperate. What is it called?
Desperate Measures. So it's season 1, episode 3. There might only be one season, and it's called Blood in Barstow. And I feel like I've driven through Barstow, going from LA to California, California to LA, many times. I feel. Do they have if you are around the Barstow area, is there like a outlet mall? I feel like I've been to it many times. I don't know. But the town next to it, Silver Lake.
I know.
That's the one we were going to do. We have to do that.
The
Patreon
Wolf
too.
Pack
Yes.
lived in Silver Lake.
So this is a Dateline Central.
Yeah, it really was.
So first off, in the names of the people and the spellings of the names.
Real fucked.
Yeah, I don't agree, but I understand you can name and spell your kid whatever you want.
Yeah,
Go for it. But I feel like I don't agree.
Yeah.
So first of all, there's Jaemi. I'm married to a Jaemi.
You
but
are.
this Jaemi was spelled Jaemi
And a boy.
and a boy.
Yeah.
And Jaemi Chiapulis.
Yeah.
So he's going to community college even though he's like 42. And I don't know why you're going to community college. Why bother, sir? Why bother? That ship is passed. They say he's going to business. But come on. Give me a break.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
and then
yeah.
Leisa Hurst. This was a lovely, intelligent woman, but her name was spelled Leisa.
L-E.
Where is that E
I-S.
coming from? That E is sneaking in there. We don't need the E.
No.
Is she charming?
It's like
Leisa.
Leisa. But
I
you
don't
said
know.
Lisa. It was
Leisa
Lisa and
Hurst.
Jaemi. Okay.
Lisa and Jaemi, those are two basic names.
With fucked spelling.
But they're spelled as if they are shaman. So we're in Barstow, California again, the middle of nowhere. It's just, you drive through it on Route 66 to go to Vegas, and I feel like there is an
Well, the
outlet
lady
mall
even says, like, everyone knows Barstow because it's where you stop
where
and
you take
pee.
your dump.
She says that on the
Yes.
first
Yeah.
seconds of the
So
show.
it's a nothing town, but I feel like I thought it was cute. I don't know. Maybe I'm being in the wrong area.
Well,
I don't
there's
know.
clearly a community college there.
So there's this community college where apparently 50-year-olds go back to school because the actors portraying these and them themselves were older folk.
Mm-hmm.
So Jaemi and Lisa have been a couple for quite some time, and they're in their 30s. And then we meet, this is the other name. The dad of Lisa with an E-I is called Lynn. Lynn.
Yes.
Why do you name your son a female name?
I have known several males named
Male
Lynn.
Lynn's.
Yeah. It must be Scandinavian or something.
I feel like it because Jamie's grandpa was Lauren.
Mm-hmm.
Lauren.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Like Lauren Michaels from SNL.
Yeah.
Like Lauren, I don't know. Like we have like Lolo's dad was, or
Yeah.
was that, is he Lauren?
He's Lauren.
Yeah. But Loren, I don't know. But this is a Lynn.
Yeah.
You know what? Blessings.
Yep.
Because sometimes different
Different strokes for different folks.
Different countries have different names.
They
and
sure
They
do.
can be differently spelled.
Yes.
And our names might be fucked over there.
I guess.
Just like sometimes you name your kid Anus.
You don't.
Well, I knew that boy in high school. His last name was Anus.
Well, your last name you can't help.
Well,
Just like
if
my
your
mom's last name was Skanky.
I know, Skanky Anus. So she married Anus.
But Lynn,
Yes. You know what? I liked
Blessings,
Lynn. I
yeah.
loved Lynn.
oh, he was a good
I thought
dad.
Lynn was
yeah.
a very good dad.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. So Jamie's the boyfriend. Jamie is seemingly has a quite lovely home that he lives in by himself. A very large home. Lisa has 2 children from 2 previous relationships, and she lives in an apartment. But Jaemi and Lisa have been dating for quite some time. And at no time, I feel, has Lisa been invited to Jamie's large home.
No.
Lisa herself was very attractive. She's in her 30s, quite intelligent. Jaemi, the actor, was, I'll say, passable. Jaemi, the real Jaemi, looked like a very tan George Costanza.
I, first of all, cannot figure out the casting.
No, the casting was off the wall.
He looked maybe to be Latin,
Like
Hispanic.
a little, Ricky
yeah.
Ricardo sexy.
A
Little Enrique Iglesias.
And then when you saw the real him, I was like, what the fuck? He's a white 59-year-old. Yeah.
Costanza.
It was bizarre. I'll never understand it.
I don't
but
understand it either.
Carry on. Desperate measures.
So Jaemi, George Costanza, they say Leisa Hurst, the narrator says Leisa Hurst is very attractive and intelligent, and these words. They say Jaemi has attractive qualities.
Okay.
We all know that when you're setting up a friend with someone and they say they have attractive qualities, this is a dog.
Yeah.
This is someone in the dog kennels.
Yep.
Right? This is a barking dog.
How old really was Jaemi, though?
He looked to be 70. At the show, he was like 25. I don't get it.
I'm so confused.
So Jaemi is telling Lisa, he's in the army. He's a major in the army. See, my son-in-law is in the army, but I have seen him in a uniform.
I too.
I've seen his gear. He leaves and goes to some sort of training for the army. I'm assuming that's where he's going, but I've seen pictures. I've seen that enough to where I think, like, okay, like he actually is in the army and he literally goes to the army every day because he works for the army. So like I feel like I can get that. But Jaemi, without anything, just says he's a major in the army and he's home now because he was wounded. He was shot in a battle in Iraq, and he just was injured, like, you know, Tony Stark in the Iron Man. Of course, no one knows what I'm talking about because none of my friends understand any of this.
Nope.
Anyway, he's a war hero. He's a Green Beret, and he's seen combat. So you know what? Like, you're like, oh, this guy knows how to fuck, but he doesn't.
Nope.
And he's not. He also was honored for bravery, and then Lynn, the dad, who was a Vietnam vet, was like, okay, I went through Vietnam, a shit show of trauma, and he bonds with Jaemi over his shared combat trauma. And Lynn, the dad, is like, you know what? I understand what it's like to be in combat trauma because no human being should ever have to go through it. It's absolutely horrific. And so he's going to have some, you know, ups and downs and issues because that's a traumatic experience. And so he's very much on the side of Jaemi, and Jamie's kind of ups and downs. Jaemi is taking business courses, trying to like get back into it after being through all this combat trauma. Jaemi also, again, like he owns this lovely, lovely large home on a golf course.
In Silver
Lakes, where people group pork.
Yep.
I heard. But he pays for it all on his military benefits.
Yes.
I feel like military benefits are piss poor because many military I know are not living large on the hog.
No.
But you know what? He's a good listener. He makes Leisa feel real special. And Leisa has two daughters that are gold. If they are anything like how they were portrayed in the show, these daughters are gold. They are 8 and 12. And the daughters, we see the real daughter talking, one of the real daughters talking. These daughters are absolute gems of children. But there's a scene, you know, where we see Jaemi is over at the apartment of Leisa and the daughters. Leisa is serving dinner to the daughters. They're eating. Leisa is, you know, doing all the dinner, doing all the table. And Jaemi is just playing his guitar for him in the background. You know, just playing his guitar, singing for him. I'm like, Dick, she doesn't want you playing your guitar right now. She wants you to help her with the dinner.
Yes. Get your ass up and put some silverware on the table.
And get the help with the kids.
Yeah.
Why are you playing Puff the Magic Dragon on your guitar? Anyway,
make them wash their hands.
That's the only thing I thought of because I too have a husband that spends 17 hours a day on his guitar.
Yeah, you do.
So Leisa thinks she found her dream man, and she's had 2 bad relationships. And those of us that have had really shitty relationships sometimes make decisions when we think we found the dream man. And yet
we think we found the one.
And yet we are fooled again. We are fooled again. This one doesn't poop into my shoes. He must be a dreamboat. This one doesn't jerk. I'll just move on. I was going to say a joke and I realized the joke was real. Anyway, this is what I was confused. Has Phil ever painted your toenails in bed?
No.
So
No.
Have you ever painted your own toenails in bed?
No.
Jamie's painting Lisa's toenails in bed. What woman would ever allow any nails to be painted into your bed because you know it's going to spill all over?
That is a rule. That is a hard and fast rule in our house. You only paint on a hard surface in the kitchen.
I can't. I saw that and I said, I can't believe this. Who's directing the scene? This is untruthful. No woman would allow a man to paint her toenails in her bed on her sheets?
No.
Even if you had a shit bed.
Also, why would you ever let your husband or boyfriend paint your toenails in the first place?
You know what? No,
unless he was
don't
a
know what to do.
licensed nail technician, forget it.
Or buy.
Yeah.
And then they were drinking in bed. Sometimes you drink in bed, but then they were really drinking in bed. Like they had stemmed glasses wine in bed as they were hardcore porking.
When
Isn't it gonna spill?
Drinking in bed, it's literally just the whole bottle. We're just taking pills out of it.
And then you put it onto the nightstand.
Yeah.
But I'm not holding my stemmed wine getting railed.
No.
And so they're humping drinking. And then there's the nail polish all over the bed. So I don't know.
Isn't that the worst when you wake up and you've been drinking in bed and that's the first thing you smell in the morning is the wine? I hate that.
The worst thing I've ever done. No, smell-wise in bed. Like, God. It's not as horrible as it sounds right there. When Rachel was little, like, this bitch wouldn't sleep.
Yeah.
She didn't sleep for literally 10 years. This bitch never slept. This bitch was up for 10 years straight. Yeah. So the only thing that maybe would get her to sleep is if Scooby-Doo was on.
Mm-hmm.
And she had a TV with a VCR attachment. So we had to watch old 70s Scooby-Doo, 60s Scooby-Doo, not any current Scooby-Doo, although she does enjoy those. She liked at the time the old Scooby-Doo. That had to be playing, and I had to sleep with her in her bed until she fell asleep.
Yes.
And so I was always so tired. I mean, I haven't slept since the day I've been born.
Yeah.
I was always so tired. So one night she ate I didn't even care. She ate her fucking chicken nuggets or something with fucking gross ketchup in her bed.
Yeah.
And then we put on Scooby-Doo. We went to bed, and I realized the whole night was trauma because a horrible smell. I was asleep on the pillow with like a gallon of ketchup under my head. So there was wet ketchup that dried overnight. A gallon of it spilled on the pillow. I was sleeping out of my whole face on it, and I was smelling this rancid old ketchup the whole night. Woke up with dried, gross ketchup all over my face, all over the bed, and to this day, like I can't. Like ketchup smell is so
hard,
vile.
Yeah.
I mean, and then just those are the longest of days. When you have a child that doesn't sleep.
Memories.
Yeah. Oh, but she was
she was very
cute as a button.
Yeah.
Jaemi also has some alarming news for Leisa.
What could it be?
He has to, for some reason, go to Texas a lot. Spend a lot of time in Texas, weeks in Texas.
But why?
He's got the cancer. On top of it all, he's got this hardcore cancer.
He has post-traumatic stress
from getting shot in the sack. And now he also has some sort of cancer.
A mystery cancer where he's going to be okay.
He's totally going to be fine.
But he's got to leave sometimes and go get some treatment.
But for weeks at a time, he's got to go to a VA in Texas, not in California where they live.
No.
Not to a regular hospital where they live.
No.
He's got to go have chemotherapy in Texas, yet he has the actor, has shoulder length long hair.
Yeah. Yep.
The real Jaemi had a George Costanza. So he's going to treatment at the hospital. Of course, Leisa, being a caring, normal human being, is like, oh my God, like, can I go with you? Can I help you? Like, I'll go with you to the hospital. I'll be with you for your treatments. Like, this is horrible. What can I do for you? Like, I please let me be included.
Right.
And Jaemi says, oh no. It's fine. I just have to go for a few weeks.
I don't know this alone.
If your chemotherapy lasts for weeks, something's very wrong.
I don't want you to.
Yeah.
I don't want to burden you. That's what he kept saying.
Yeah,
you don't need to be a part of this.
You're my boyfriend for 2 years and you have cancer. Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, so Lynn's dad said, it's just kind of like he's the warrior way. He doesn't want to burden you. Just give him space. All right. Like, it's fine.
Lynn's trying to talk his daughter down.
Yeah, because she's just like not getting what's going on. Jamie, though, seems to apparently be stalling because Leisa really does want him to be a stepdad. Like, we've dated for over 2 years. I want to get married. You're with my daughters all the time.
Right.
I want to move into your actual big empty home,
Instead
have a
of
home
this-
for my daughters, and let's get married and have a family, and let's move on.
Right.
This is where we see Sean, I think Daughtry, who is a district attorney. And he pretty much says Jamie's, in actuality, a total fuckface dick. Because as you can guess, surprise, Jamie is not a war hero. I think he might have been in the army, but
he was for like one day. Then he tried to run, remember? And he got hurt.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
He was in the army and he actually did a small run. Fell so bad in his run that he was so injured, he's now out of the army.
Yeah, then he couldn't be in the army anymore.
Yeah, so he fell during an exercise.
Yeah.
So he did not have battle ever. He did not wounded in battle ever.
He didn't
was
make
not
it
a
through
Green
basic
Beret
training.
ever.
Yeah.
He was not a war hero in any way. He also does not have any kind of cancer. He is cancer free. He has never had cancer. Again, you were shocked, I'm sure. And the fact he's going to Texas because, as you can guess, he has a wife. He's married, and his wife lives in Texas. His wife is in the army, working in the army. His wife pays for the home in Barstow that Jamie lives in.
She is like a physician or therapist or something because they met when he hurt himself.
Yes. And she is completely paying for his lifestyle.
Yes.
So she is in a different state, paying for his home, paying for his lifestyle, and he is fucking around.
The plans were for her to eventually get transferred there, right? So they bought this house thinking she was going to get
She eventually will get transferred to California.
Yes.
But what he does is just not work. I think pretend to go to community college and just pork. Pork. Because he also has another girlfriend. 22-year-old Joyce DeWitt. And I don't know if this girl actually is a DeWitt. She said that Joyce is pre-pharmacy.
Yeah.
But Joyce is 22 in community college.
Yeah.
I feel like you got to up your game, Joyce, if you're going to be pharmacy. Community college is not going to, unless you've had something happen, you should have already had your 4-year going in and then into your pharmacy school. This
maybe
is like
she's
multiple
just,
schools.
Yeah, maybe she's just trying to get some generals out of the way. I don't know.
What were you doing this whole other time to 22, Joyce? Joyce, you're not serious about it, Joyce. You're not serious. You're a joke. And then Joyce decides to be a DeWitt, a re-wit.
Joyce
by tutoring people in chemistry.
So she must have been smart.
I don't know.
But Jamie is the dumbass, so he needs tutoring, and that's how he meets her. But this
bitch is taking business classes. Why is this cunt in a chemistry course?
I don't know.
That makes no sense. So Joyce DeWitt is tutoring him in chemistry, even though I
had
don't
to take chemistry
for business.
Well, for English major.
Why?
I think it was just like a general
Why didn't you
class.
take just general science?
I don't know. My brother-in-law was in it with me at Mankato State.
Chemistry is too much. Too much.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jamie immediately takes advantage of Joyce DeWitt, and as they're tutoring, he's flirting, and they end up like in the show porking in the library.
Surprise.
Because Joyce is DTF 24/7.
Yes.
Joyce is a whore, and Joyce is a nerd.
She's a nerdy whore.
She's a nerdy whore. And
they said she's never had a boyfriend before.
She takes porking seriously because she loves to pork.
So Jamie basically, again, this show
obviously took advantage of her.
And Joyce
was from
down.
Joyce had a tough growing up And Joyce probably thought, okay, he maybe cares. Someone finally cares about me and is noticing me and taking me seriously and seeing that I'm smart. And she just was vulnerable to that.
Yeah.
And that's what Jaemi saw in her. You know, someone I can take advantage of that's just vulnerable and wanting someone to pay attention to her and be seen. And I mean, such a dick. So, of course, Leisa has no idea that Joyce is happening or that there's a wife.
No, because she doesn't have time to follow people around and care about shit like that.
No.
She's going to school, she's working, and she has 2 fucking kids.
Right. Joyce finds out that Jamie's married, but Jaemi tells her, of course, he's in the process of getting the divorce. Oh, and Joyce finds out about Leisa, but Jaemi tells her that Leisa is a crazy bitch that just happens to stalk him, and he has no idea why. She's just stalking him and following him everywhere.
No one would stalk you. You
No.
are 200 years old.
No, and
at
you
a
look like
community
George
college.
Costanza. So we get to January 2009. Jaemi is in the middle of 1,000 lives. Leisa is saying, bitch, we've been dating forever. I'm moving into your house. And I'm moving into your house in January. So fuck you.
With my 2 girls.
I'm done with my apartment. Like, my lease is up. I'm packing up. January 24th, I'm moving into your apartment.
Right.
That's just how it is. And he's like, oh, okay. Now, at the same time, this is like an episode of Three's Company, except not like Jack has 3 dates. One's in Larry's apartment.
And
one's in
Joyce
Mr.
DeWitt
Furley's
is
apartment,
actually
and
one.
Joyce DeWitt is in his apartment. So Jaemi realizes, oh my God, Leisa is going to move into my home at the same time that my wife is coming for a 2-week visit. What am I going to do? Because I have a girlfriend.
Shit.
I have a girlfriend moving in with me. It's the home my wife pays for, and she's coming for 2 weeks. I'm in trouble. Yeah. So he doesn't know what to do. Because if he loses his wife is literally paying for his lifestyle, his home, everything. He can't lose that. Right. Leisa is just someone to pork on the side. He also has Joyce DeWitt to poise on the side.
Who he really likes porking.
Yes. Because she likes to take it up a notch. Because probably she has trauma.
Again, Desperate Measures has no qualms about showing many of these scenes.
Constant porking.
Yeah.
So we get to Thursday, January 22nd, days before Leisa is going to move in to Jamie's home. Her two daughters, who are absolute fucking rock stars.
Yeah.
They are shown making their own dinner better than I could cook in my dreams. Eating at the table with silverware and eating together and talking to each other. As you can imagine, your siblings making their own dinner and eating at the table and setting the table and then having a nice conversation with each other. They're doing also, the older one is helping the younger one with homework. Mom isn't home yet. They're not worried. It's a Thursday. She has class late on Thursdays. But then, it's kind of getting late. Mom sends a text to the oldest one. So Leisa sends a text saying, I'm out with my girlfriends. Don't wait up. This has never happened before, but they're like, my mom works so hard. It's good that she's out with her friends. This is nice. The girls are happy for the mom. So these girls clean up the plates. They put themselves to bed.
They did.
The older one takes a shower and is in her little robe and her little towel on her head, and they're trying to go to bed early because they know they have school. And so the older one, who has wet hair, she cannot find where the dryer is. And so she texts her mom, do you know where the dryer is? And Leisa texts back, I'll show you when I get home. The older one, who's smart as hell, thought, that doesn't sound like my mom. My mom would just say, bitch, it's in the cabinet. Or whatever. She's like, my mom wouldn't say that. My mom would say where it is.
Well, she would have known, the girls are trying to get to bed.
Yeah. And so
I got to help them.
She said, the older one is actually giving an interview. She's like, that didn't sound like my mom. And it was in my head. That sounded weird.
Right.
And so then she's just like, whatever, and went to bed. At 4 a.m., she wakes up, goes to her mom's bedroom to just check on her mom to make sure her mom came home. Lisa's not there. Her bed's not slept in. Her bed's not made.
Oh, poor
She tries to
babies.
call her mom. There's no answer. These two girls are by themselves in their home and still have taken care of themselves like champs.
Yeah.
I mean, this is unreal. And this is the girl telling her own story.
Right.
Like,
Right.
and she just looked adorable.
Yes.
So they go to school, but meanwhile, while they're at school, Lynn, the dad, the police come and say, we found your daughter Lisa's car in a random town, and the keys were in it, and the door's unlocked, and the windows are down. Like, where's your daughter? And so Lynn is like, holy shit, that's not like her. This is totally weird.
Yeah.
So Lynn goes and checks on the two daughters. They're home from school now. He goes to the apartment.
Yeah, their whole day.
They go to school, come home. Grandpa comes. He's like, what's going on? Where's your mom? And they're like, we don't know. You know, Mom, we've called her, and she's not answering, and she's texting these weird things. And this is so out of character. And so a few days go by. They put flyers all over the neighboring towns in their town. This is where her brother, the brother's name. The brother is called Valden. Is Valden a name?
No.
All I thought was Valtrex. So Valden's not a name.
No.
Is that like a video game character name?
No.
So
I think that
Valtrex
they made it up.
was hardcore. So Valtrex goes to the street where his sister's car was found with the keys in it, door unlocked, windows open, obviously begging to be stolen. Valtrex knocks on every door and says, do you have any wherewithal of why the fuck this car was here like that? One 900-year-old woman says, well, you know what? I was out letting my Shih Tzu out to go potty. And I sat in the street next to that car right there that was parked randomly. I saw gloves and I saw a shower cap. And so I went and picked them up out of the street, these gloves and a shower cap. And I went and threw them in the dumpster. And then I had some Ovaltine. And then I had my anti-constipation medication.
Yes.
And then I went to the bathroom and I had diarrhea. And so Valtrex says, thank you, ma'am. And he goes around to the dumpster behind her home and he finds these gloves in the shower cap. And he takes a
Isn't
picture.
Valtrex with
The whole time Valtrex is doing this, fucking Jamie is there because Jamie's like, I'm gonna help you. I'll help you look for my, missing girlfriend.
Girlfriend, yeah.
So Jamie is with him listening to the story. So Valtrex gets the gloves and the shower cap out of and takes a pic. Valtrex is smart as hell.
Yeah.
He takes a picture of this shit and then he says, I'm bringing this immediately to the police because this is fucked. This is by my sister's car. This has something to do with it.
Yeah.
But Jamie, who's with him, says, you know what? I have to go that way anyway, so I'll just take it from you and turn it in. Valtrex says, no, I'm going to do it. And Jamie says, come on. I'll save you the trip.
Right.
And so Valtrex says, all right, bitch. And Jamie takes the gloves and the shower cap. Then the cops start realizing that something is amiss.
Yeah.
So they start talking to friends and family. Friends and family are very, very worried because this is unusual for Lisa to even be gone. She's not going to be gone. She has 2 children.
Right.
And she was going to move in with Jamie. I mean, things are great. So police decide, all right, let's just talk to Jamie. Let's get this story. Like, what's going on here? I don't understand. Like, her car's somewhere. Is she missing? What's going on? Whatever. So police go to Jamie's home that's in the Silver Lakes or whatever. Jaemi says, you know what, guys? I'm just going to lay some truth, hard truth on you right here, guys. Leisa was a total lesbian. Leisa loved puss. Her and I weren't together at all. Leisa was such a raging lesbian, and her parents were like, oh my God.
What a loser.
You are a total loser. You need to get to act together and not like puss, and you need to like Wang.
Yeah.
And so I came into the picture just as totally like a guy who just happens to have a Wang that's just going to pretend with Leisa, like to tell her parents, like, I'm porking her.
I'm
But
actually
Leisa,
not a lesbian.
like,
Mom
we
and
were
Dad.
not a couple. We never porked. We weren't doing anything. She wasn't going to move in with me. I hardly even knew who she was.
Yeah.
Except that she was a raging lesbian.
Yeah.
So the police say, sir, sir, your story, like, let's take this shit and cut it.
Yeah.
Cut the shit. You are an asshole and you are bald. Please tell me the truth, because what you just said is foolish.
Right.
So Jamie's like, all right, so I'm married. Okay, I'm married. I'm not even attracted to lesbians, but I do have a wife. Leisa might have been a lesbian. I don't know. She might have been a lesbian, you know, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. And the police are like, what are you talking
This
about?
is crazy
Yes.
talk.
Yeah. He's like saying all this stuff. They're like, sir, we don't care if you're married.
Yeah.
We don't care if you
Right.
cheated with Leisa. We are concerned that Leisa is missing. Can you please fucking get a grip? And then he's like, well, what do you need? He's like, can we search your home? So he's like, well, of course. The police go into his bedroom and immediately find a dirty used condom in his garbage.
Mhm.
And they're like, the police are like, what the fuck is
Why
this?
do you have this? Yeah.
And he's like, I don't know what that is. They're like, this is a fucking dirty used condom. What is it? And he says, well, that's Joyce. And they're like, who the fuck is Joyce? He's like, Joyce is my girlfriend. Like, who is Joyce? You have a wife? You have Leisa? Who the fuck is Joyce DeWitt? And they're like, he's like, well, you know, she's like who I'm porking currently. So the police find Joyce DeWitt. Joyce then tells them, I don't know any kind of a Jaemi, and I maybe know some sort of a Jaemi, and I haven't seen him in like 17, 18, 14, 30, 50 years. And they're like, we found a dirty ass condom in his garbage. If we tested it, it's going to be your gross puss all over it, I bet. And she goes, oh, yes.
Oh, yeah, Jaemi.
I porked him yesterday.
Yeah.
And they're like, you just lied to us, you dumb cunt. And so she's like, okay. So they take her into the police. She tells them that Thursday, the 22nd of January, she gets a call from Jaemi, who's very panicked. He's at his home. And he says, Joyce DeWitt, please come to my home. And so she comes. He's standing in the driveway with a mystery vehicle. Mm-hmm. And he says, Joyce DeWitt, I have a friend, and he is behind in his payments. So he wants me to steal his car and destroy it for the insurance payments. This is out of an episode of The Simpsons.
Yes.
So Mo, the bartender, who is very homely, finds a girlfriend, and he maxes out his Players Club card, whining and dining her. So he has no more money. So what he decides to do is have Homer steal his car and put it on the train tracks and get it destroyed.
Yes.
Of course, Homer fucks it up.
Yes.
And everything gets fucked up. But this is literally from The Simpsons. So Joyce DeWitt says, okay,
Great idea.
yeah, this is awesome. I know a place where you can dump this car.
I'll ride along.
For sure. I'll ride along. And then the police are like, well, wait, like, where did you put it? You know, we like put it in that town, Asteria or whatever it was. I just don't know anything else. So police are like, okay. They search Jamie's house again. And then they find 1,800 receipts from Home Depot. Why is he keeping these receipts?
Again, why do people keep these receipts?
And what, do men keep receipts?
No.
I I don't even get receipts anymore. Like, do you want your receipt? And I'm like, no. Or I lose it, or I mean, no.
Especially when you're buying a murder kit.
Yes.
Don't fucking keep your receipt.
How dumb. Why? The dumb is so frustrating.
I know.
Dumb people are so frustrating to me. I don't understand this dumbness. I don't understand being this dumb. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. When you're dumb, do you know you're dumb? I mean, do you understand how dumb you are?
I don't know.
I bought items that are clearly a murder kit, and I meticulously kept my receipts,
file them away
in the open.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone who's watched 2 hours of Masterpiece Theater in the 80s would know not to do this.
Right.
So anyway, these Home Depot receipts are for bleach, gloves, cleaning supplies, big ass garbage container tote, a shovel, a pickaxe, and like bags. So they say, sir,
God, I wonder what he's
the
going to
receipts
do.
dated the day that Leisa disappeared are for all of these murder kit items. Jaemi says, oh, I was just gardening and packing away some old clothes.
Yeah.
They're like, that's dumb as shit. So then the police have the gloves in the shower cap that Valtrex found, but Jaemi turned in. So when they try to compare Valtrex's photo of the actual items to what Jaemi turned in, these are completely different items.
Right.
They don't match. So what Jaemi did was take the actual items, destroy them, bought a new shower cap and cheap-ass gloves, and brought that to the police. So the police are like, obviously, Jaemi killed her to hide his affair from his wife.
Right.
Because what could he do if his wife comes home and he has a girlfriend and children living there?
Right.
Instead
I
of
mean,
just,
rather than just breaking up with her.
or telling Leisa, we're not going to do it this weekend. We're going to put it off a little bit.
I have more cancer treatments.
Yeah. You know what? I got to go out of town for 2 weeks.
Right. It's worked before, Jaemi. Try it again.
So what they think is that Leisa just packed up her shit and came to Jamie's house. And Jaemi was like, you cannot move in. And Lisa's like, what the fuck? Why? Like, this was our plan. You would have told me I could for all this time. And she finds out the truth or something. Sees something, finds out the truth. Jaemi, while she's in there, kills her. And they think it might have been in the garage because that's where a lot of the bleach cleanup and stuff was. Jaemi then, takes her car because she drove over to his home, dumps it, but they're kind of thinking, what's the deal with her body? Jamie's arrested. There's still no body. People, volunteers, everybody is searching. Literally, Barstow is in the desert. People are just searching random deserts. I mean, that is like an impossible task. So they find nothing. Jaemi, again, is in jail at this time, awaiting like trial because they know he's guilty. So Jaemi, being an absolute monster dumbass, is telling his jailmate, he's saying, yeah, I did commit murder. I buried her body in the desert. But you know what happened, man? We were porking in the hot tub and she just died. She died as we were porking.
But doesn't make sense. No.
So his prison roommate goes to the police and says he's saying that he buried this body in the desert and that she died porking in the hot tub. So it's October 2009. Police are like, you dumb fucker. We're going to give you second-degree murder if you just tell us where her father wants her body. Can you just do that? Then we'll do second-degree murder. It's 15 years to life. He says, oh, for sure. I'll take that. Yep. Mm-hmm. So Jaemi gets in the car the next day, drives him exactly to where her body is. Her body has been there the whole time. So, of course, it's decomposed to the point where they
Can't figure out
say
how she died. Yeah.
So police are like, you fucking asshole. And then he has to explain what happened. So he said, so we're in the hot tub porking. And she liked to be choked. So I choked the shit out of her as I was porking her in the hot tub. That's no. And then, like we finished porking and she was totally fine, like hanging in the hot tub. I went into the kitchen to get like a turkey leg. But then when I came back, she was dead in the hot tub.
There was a lot of versions of dying in the hot tub.
So she's fine and just sitting there. You go into the kitchen and get whatever it is you were eating, your turkey leg. You come back and she's just floating face down. I feel like there's
all the bleach is
missing.
in the garage.
All the bleach is in the cleanup bleach blood is in the garage.
Nothing made sense. He was the biggest fucking liar ever.
So there's something missing. So the police are like, you are a fucker. So then they go back to Joyce DeWitt. And Joyce DeWitt says, oh, there was a little bit more to my story. They're like, you're shitting me, Joyce. Let's tell us what happened. So she goes over there. He wants to get rid of the vehicle. But he also says the Korean mafia. Is there a Korean mafia?
No. Where did they come from?
Jaemi is being chased by the Korean mafia.
He isn't Korean.
No, and why is the Korean mafia in Barstow? And why are they after Jaemi? And I didn't know there was a Korean mafia. Is there?
No, I don't know.
I mean, there's like Japanese Yakuza and whatever. Like,
oh my
I
God,
don't know.
you know more about mafia than I don't even know
But
what
I
you're
feel like
saying. But
there's, I'm unfamiliar with Korean mafia ways. So the Korean mafia.
there's Korean makeup and skincare.
Oh, and it's the best.
Yeah.
And Korean shampoo is really good.
Really? Ooh.
Yes. So Joyce DeWitt says, my God, the Korean mafia are after you. Okay, I'm going to help you, whatever. So they get rid of the truck, but then they go back to the home and Jaemi is loading this enormous 32-gallon trash can full of something into his truck. And then they drive into the desert. And for 3 hours, Jaemi is behind the truck digging a hole. And at no time during that 3 hours did Joyce DeWitt turn around, question what he was doing, or get out of the truck and say, what the fuck are you doing?
Right.
And when are we leaving?
Can you imagine just trusting your man?
If Jaemi took me somewhere
doing something
and I was
cool
waiting for 3
3
hours, there
hours?
is absolutely no way. I would
No.
there's no way. I would say, what are you doing, you absolute idiot?
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah.
You fucking moron.
I'm bored.
Yeah, I have nothing to do right
Right.
now. Joyce DeWitt didn't question it at all. She just sat there for 3 hours looking forward.
Straight
in a
ahead.
silent truck.
She's
looking straight
she's
ahead.
raw dogging.
Yeah.
While he's digging a grave. She has no idea.
So he's digging a hole. And at no time should she say, hey, what? Hey, why are you digging a hole in the desert right now? You know what? Sometimes couples do things like go see a movie, go to Olive Garden. Sometimes they go bowling. Sometimes they just, go hang out and watch Trailer Park Boys. But I'm in a truck looking forward and you're digging a hole in the desert.
Yeah.
And I'm confused.
This isn't very fun.
Yeah. And so then he puts the 32-gallon drum in the hole and buries it.
He's like, I'm just going to quick bury this.
Yeah.
I'm almost
It has nothing to do with you. It's all Korean mafia.
Keep looking ahead.
So
otherwise the Korean mafia is coming after your ass so hard.
Yeah. The police are like, Joyce, you're going to be a pharmacist and be responsible for people's medication. Joyce, you need to go into something.
Actually, to
Something
jail,
different.
Joyce,
Yeah,
because
Joyce, you're
we
gonna
don't
go to
believe
jail.
anything.
So they
that
arrest
you say.
Joyce because Joyce is a fucking cunt.
Yeah.
And Jamie's already arrested. So Joyce goes to trial for being an accomplice to being a bitch, and she's guilty. She gets 3 years in prison. Are you serious, bitch? Jamie goes to court.
Accomplice to being a bitch.
Oh, dear. Guilty. And she's 22 and her name is Joyce. Guilty.
My lungs.
I know. There they go, the wheezing. And then you can hear the multiple tones. Jamie's in court, and immediately, of course, they're like, "You are so guilty, you fucking cunt." And he gets 15 years to life. But that's not it. James is such a dumbass. He has an appeal up. So James decides he finds out this guy that's going out of prison like the next day. So he goes up to him and says, "Hey,
You're almost out of the big house.
I'll give you a handy if you kill everybody I know on the outside. 2 kids.
Yeah.
The detectives, all the police, fucking Joyce DeWitt, and the DA. Can you kill all these people?" So he wanted to kill Lisa's kids.
Yes.
The detectives on the case, Joyce DeWitt, and everybody, because if he has to go up for parole hearing, these cunts could come and talk against him. And if he has to go up for an appeal, if the detectives aren't saying that he's a total bitch, then maybe his appeal will get granted.
How is he having enough money to kill that many people?
He doesn't have a dime.
That
this
is
bitch.
billions of dollars.
I know.
To kill 900 people.
So of course the person he hired,
yeah, it was like
the inmate goes immediately to the police and says, "This stupid bitch just said this." And so then they immediately add 16 more years to his sentence, and the chances of him getting a parole are nilch. And so he's hopefully going to be in prison until the day he dies.
Right.
And this is where they show real photos of Jamie. And you are looking at these photos and saying, how did this man was juggling 3 that we know of? You know, there was more. 3 that we know of women. Women, we have to say, what are you doing? What is going on? What are we doing?
the second any man touches a bottle of nail polish around me and says,
No.
"Can I paint your toenails?" I'm running out the door barefoot in
No.
the fucking 9 inches of snow we have.
I don't.
Red flag.
But how is a man?
On
That's
top of that, he's 50,
And he's hideous.
hideous,
And he's
at a
1 inch
community
tall.
college. Yes. Except he really wasn't 50. He was only 40.
Yeah, he didn't age well since 4 years.
Everything about him was the worst. How
Ma'am,
did he have
why
that
are-
many?
You know what? If you're fighting over another woman for a man, you just say, "You know what, lady? You take him."
Yeah.
And you know that you are so much better than that bitch and that
Yeah.
man. And you go on to greener pastures.
Yeah.
Because all of us have chosen poorly, except a very rare few. And just being alone in your bed, watching
It's
your
so good. Hallmark.
either your Welcome to Dairy, where you fuck the neck, or your Hallmark movies, and reading your books,
Yes.
and having maybe a little bit of ice cream
Yes.
is so much better than having any man.
Yes.
Do not fight another woman for a man. You say to that woman, "Girl, you go for it.
Yeah.
If this is you, girl, go for it, because I'm better than this."
Yeah.
But yet we don't do that. We sign up for shitbags. and I am the first in line.
I am right behind
Yep.
you. Oh my God.
We don't know what we're doing.
No, we don't.
Love is a painful, painful emotion. It blinds you.
Well, we need to just block it.
Yeah.
Maybe Zepbound and Ozempic can like also block
Love.
Love. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, thank you for telling that story. I loved it and also
Sure.
hated it at the same
I
time.
know. It's so frustrating.
If you want to watch it, it's on Discovery Plus. There's also a 48 hours on it.
It is? Okay, I
yeah,
gotta see that.
and it was called like, I don't know. I wrote it down somewhere, but then I wrote all over. It was called Body of Lies
Yeah, sure. That
on
makes sense.
48 hours. Yeah.
Instead of anus of lies.
It was this Body of Lies.
Anus of lies.
You can watch that too. And also, we do have a book club. So
We do.
If you would like to join us, the book we're reading this month is Wild Dark Shores. Wild Dark
Wild Dark Shore.
Wild-
Whatever. This one, it was so emotional. For me, emotional.
Oh, no.
So for a regular, it just might tear your heart out.
I don't know if I can do it.
It was beautiful.
It was good.
I thought
Okay.
it was
Okay.
literature.
Okay,
But there
well, I
is
bet I
a-
will like it. Okay.
There is a murder.
Okay.
There is a mystery.
Okay.
There is a love story.
Okay.
And there is your heart. I felt every emotion reading it.
You never feel emotion.
I never feel emotion.
Usually
And this book will stay with me for a long time.
You feel hate.
I always feel hate.
Yeah. Okay, well, we are going to talk about it on Zoom on the 30th of December. So a little pre-New Year's. We'll all bring our Prosecco or champagne to our Zoom book club and talk about it. And I'll put that, again, you can find that information in our Facebook group. It's Always the Husband podcast group. Just ask to join and we'll let you in.
Had new joiners,
Yes,
new joinees,
we
and
love it.
men.
Oh!
Every day we've had someone new.
Wow, crazy. Again, thank you for listening. Follow us on our socials. Recommend us. Write us ratings and reviews. We always appreciate
That
them.
would be the rating. I got to put them all out. The
Yes.
ratings and reviews have been so
They're
fun.
funny.
They've
Oh,
been
good.
cute and very kind.
I
Thank you.
need something
And
to
the
lift my
messages that we
spirits.
get.
Yes.
And the posts on our Facebook group. I am hanging on by a very thin thread. This
Me too.
podcast and my gays podcast are what are keeping me one foot in front of the other.
Yes.
Currently.
Thank you, everyone.
But it's
you.
only because of
Yes.
listeners.
Yes. Yes.
So I can't, there's not enough ways to say thank you or enough time to say thank you or any of that.
Yeah. So we're just going to say bye. Yeah.
You didn't cough your guts out and piss like last time. Oh, there
I
you
did
go.
it. Oh, there.
You sound
Okay.
like a 50-year-old smoker.
I know.
Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
bye. I'm a 50.